Okay, so I want to continue with combing, brushing, my long hair. So towards the bottom, I do kind of start combing first to detangle a bit, and then I go in with the hairbrush. So I guess what I want to talk about is natural hair care, like for yourself, like just loving your hair as is, not needing to change its texture. I mean, I understand people want to curl their hair sometimes, they want to straighten their hair, but anything that goes into the excessive heat and chemicals department on your hair probably isn't good for your hair. Just guessing. I mean, why do you need to deviate from the way that your hair looks naturally? Like, why does your hair need to be straight as a pin? Or if it's curly, why does it need to curl in a way that nobody, like, some people's hair, but how many people's hair are like, I mean, it's pretty, but on a day-to-day basis, like, I don't want to always do my hair those ways. Like, why is a braid or wearing your hair in braids, like, not as pleasant? I think braids are beautiful. A lot of people really love braids, but I just think the more we embrace and love, like, to me, like, I would just rather wear a pretty lace top, a cute skirt. I don't need to put on lots of makeup. I wear some BB cream, but I don't want to wear lots of makeup. I don't want to flat iron my hair straight. I don't need to blow dry it with a barrel brush. I don't need to do those things to feel super good and happy with my hair. I love long hair, and part of the long hair journey was letting go of those tools, which I never really used anyway, because I always had longer hair up until I was 20, and it was in my 20s that I thought I should try these things because other women said I needed to. I mean, there's men too that use those things, but I feel no need to use all those different things on my hair. I just love the natural bend and wave to my hair. And you should love the way that your hair looks too, naturally. You don't need to alter whatever hair type you have to feel good about your hair. Just look on YouTube, see if you can find somebody with similar hair to yourself, and see like if they have tutorials on natural hair care, because you don't need to do things like, you don't need to bleach the heck out of your hair. If you want to add some color to your hair, do henna. Look, I know that's not fun for some people. Some people are gonna be like, but that's not creative. I can't have fun. Look, if you want to do all those things to your hair, you can, but just acknowledge that those things can be damaging. Like any kind of chemical you put on your hair, it is going to like compromise the integrity of your hair. That's just, to me, like, if you want to color your hair, put some henna on it, put oils in your hair. Yes, we can't be completely natural with shampoos. It's a little bit harder, but I'm kind of drawing the line today. I've just decided I need to be better about using shampoos with natural ingredients. So I did purchase, and it's in like the, which I think is really silly. Like, I don't know why it's in the ethnic hair section, because I think everybody can benefit from, like, why do we have to have separate hair sections first? It's kind of weird. Anybody can, well, maybe it's just my hair type. It really benefits from this Palmer's coconut oil shampoo, and I remember thinking how great this shampoo was on my hair, and it's not organic, but it is no sulfates, no parabens, no, I mean, it's pretty good. I like this particular brand of shampoo, so I think I'm back to using this one. Like, I really like it, and it seems to work pretty good. I'm not saying it's like 100% natural. Oh, you know what I like about this? Palmer's is against animal testing. Look at that. Palmer's, it's gonna be backwards when I show you, but they're against animal testing. Oh my gosh, I love this one, and I knew, like, back in, I think when I used it in 2017, I really love this one. So I have some of the other shampoos that I use, of course, like the VO5s. They're definitely not my favorite. They're okay, but they're kind of cheapy, you know? This one's smells really good too. And this is like the coconut oil repairing conditioner. Because I just like a really hydrating conditioner. Because guess what, buddy? 2 washes and this thing's gone. Maybe 2 or 3 I'll get out of it. Shampoo lasts me for months on end. Conditioner, not so much. Like, I have this bottle. This is not even a natural one, but it's lasted me for months and months and months. So I'm just like, I wash my hair maybe once or every other week. It gets wet in the shower, but I don't fully wash it like every single day. Like, I'll let my hair get wet and comb it out, but I don't do a full washing of my hair. Like, sometimes once a week, sometimes every other week, depending on like how my hair is holding up, you know. But it gets wet every time I take a shower, so I will comb out my hair and I'll go out in public with wet hair. Oh no! You mean you left the house with your hair slightly damp in the scalp? I sure did, buddy, and it was delightful on end. It was really good. I loved it. It helps to keep my hair like easier to maintain and whatnot. You mean you went against the grain on hair care? Yes, I went against the grain on hair care. I went against the oracle that said you had to stay home and you couldn't leave the house until your hair was completely dry. Nope. Sorry. Not doing it with you. Doing me. I have to detangle on this side, sure. Anyway. Oh yeah. I do me. I don't do you. Okay? Like, if you think that you can't leave the house with your hair wet, whatever, Spaghetti-O, get out the blow dryer. Blow dry your hair to the bits. I don't want to do that. Just saying. So, yuppie wuppies. Anyway. Detangling on this side. I'm curious because sometimes I'll put a little bit more oil in my hair for detangling purposes. Like, I think I'm gonna have to on this end. It's okay, it's not too bad, but it is. Yeah, I had a disagreement with my sister again yesterday about length of hair. Okay, she has medium length hairs. Mid-back length hair, and I was wearing my hair up again because I've worn it up when I went out. Today I wore it down, which kind of becomes a mistake because the minute you sit down it's starting to get tangled up, okay? And she kept saying, well, don't you want your hair to be fast and easy to manage? Like, why don't you just trim it? Don't you want to trim your hair? And I'm like, no. I told her I'm growing my hair to my knees. I'm almost there. Big parts of my hair are already touching my knees, okay? If you saw in one of my last videos, it's pretty much there, but what I want and what I'm going to do is going to deviate from people that just are like going for length. I am going to do a trim soon because I want my hair at my knees, but I want to maintain a thick hemline. So I'm going to do it my way. Like, it's not going to be your way, it's going to be my way. Like, I don't think I need to do lots of trims, but I will be doing a trim soon so I can like have hair near knee length, because I think knee length was really my goal. And I'm not saying I'm not going longer, but I really want to kind of even out my hemline a little bit, thicken it up. Like, I have pretty thick hair, but I just like the way that the hemline looked when it was at tailbone length. Like, that was probably my favorite hemline because it was long. It was like getting into longer territory, but it still had like a really freshly blunt cut hemline to it. I just love that, you know. So I think thickening up the hemline, but like kind of doing micro trims now that I'm maybe more frequently near knee length. I think that's kind of where I'm at right now with long hair. It's still very, very long, but hey, if you're sitting on your hair, even when it's a braid, if it takes a long time to comb out your hair, I think that you have every right to want to thicken your hair up. Like, my hair is still very thick, but I just like that super thick hemline. That's what I like, and I think that's what I want. Like, that's kind of my hair goal, is like, now that I'm getting closer to knee length, I am going to do a micro trim soon. I just haven't done it yet because I haven't felt it yet. Like, I haven't felt like this is what I want to do today. But I am going to soon, and I'm not going to film it because the hair cutting fetishes people can go to hell in a handbasket. So forget them. Don't care about them. That kind of video could get a lot of views, but not the kind of views I want. I don't mind if you admire long hair. Look, okay. I've been doing lots of research on long hair. Like, how do people feel about long hair? How do people think about long hair? And I don't think I will be commenting much more on the long hair community, because here's the thing, okay? A lot of people there like long hair, but they miscategorize anybody that admires long hair. Like, they consider them all creepers or something, or creepy. And I'm like, okay, I don't think so, because there's a lot of guys, like, they go to any generic YouTube video and they say they like women in like a bikini or something, but some guy that just leaves nice comments like, oh, your long hair is so pretty. Like, okay, if the guy's talking about cutting the hair or something, yeah, that's kind of not my kind of pie. But if the guy's just saying, oh, your long hair looks nice, like, get over it. Like, he's just complimenting you. That's not a creeper, okay? But I don't feel like you can, I don't know. Like, look, I don't want to do pay videos or anything like that. Like, some of the channels do that. I don't want to do, like, two friends, like, brushing their hair. Like, okay, I know some people do that. I just want to do long hair my own way. But on the same token, I don't want to criticize people who like long hair. I don't think there's anything wrong with people admiring long hair. They always have throughout the history of the world. And that doesn't make someone a creeper, okay? I'm sorry. It doesn't make you a creeper if, like, you just think long hair is pretty. There's nothing wrong with that. I like when both men and women have long hair and it looks nice. I don't think that makes somebody a creeper for admiring long hair. Now, if somebody's into, like, well, I want to cut your hair and blah, 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 or they're talking about something really super explicit that they want to do with long hair that's beyond a PG-13, okay, there's different, I guess, grades of long hair. Like, I would rather hear about a guy that thinks long hair is attractive and pretty than the rando guys that go to all the YouTube videos where some woman's in a bikini and, like, hot. Like, really? Like, pick and choose, but I think, like, long hair people are much more calm, and I don't know, I'm just like, I don't vibe the long hair community forum, because I'm like, I'm reading it and it's just like, I don't want to be judgmental, but it just seems like they're very, like, they're a club, and I don't feel like you can belong to their club. It has, like, this group dynamic thing going on that you need to, like, I don't know, think like them. And there were some dissenting opinions. There were actually some people that said they had YouTube videos and they thought, you know, making videos about long hair was fine. But it just seemed like, unless you are a hairstyling tutorial person, like, somehow, okay, there's just different school of thoughts. Like, there's different ways of approaching long hair. And I think there has to be, like, this middle ground where there's nothing wrong with showing off the beauty of long hair or talking about how you like long hair without being vilified. I don't think that's bad. Especially if you have long hair. I don't know why it bothers you that somebody thinks that long hair is pretty. Like, okay, whatever, then don't put up videos, I guess, that cater to them. Just do one kind of video. And I think tutorial videos are nice. Don't get me wrong. But I just don't feel comfortable commenting on that forum. And then there's the whole thing about the, I don't know, like, okay, is this something that goes along ethnic lines? I don't know. Don't be offended if you're mostly Euro-American, if you're mostly of Caucasian descent, and henna wasn't good on your hair, okay? Don't take offense to this. Some people, maybe henna doesn't work on their hair, but I'm tired of people saying that you can't put henna on your hair if you want to grow it long, because that's not true, since women in India and the Middle East have done henna applications and it works quite well. And there's a lot of, you know, Caucasian women that apply henna. Maybe henna doesn't work on your hair, but please, like, We all have different hair types. I'm so sick of hearing this thing like, well, certain salons think you can't grow your hair long if you apply henna. I wasn't going to comment on all that earlier, but I am today. Because I'm just like, why so much? I don't know. I feel like most of my long hair comments are just going to be to this channel or on my blog, and I guess like it could be more like, okay, let me put it this way. You're not any less valid if you just do long hair brushing videos. Some people do ASMR videos. There's all kinds of videos. Do the kind of video that speaks to you, okay? It doesn't make somebody less valid. I don't think people are less valid if they say they like long hair. I'm kind of freaked out by the hair cutting fetishes, but some people maybe are okay with that. Maybe some people think that's all cool. I just like the beauty of long hair and learning more about how people in different cultures had different things that helped to improve long hair, like henna and things like that. That is what I like about long hair, personally. Just my opinion, you know. Those are the things that I like, that I admire learning about long hair. I don't know. It's just, it's interesting, really. Like, I think you have to figure out what works for your long hair. But if you want to add color to your long hair, or you want to cover up some gray long hair, you can do henna. It's natural. You don't need to feel guilty about it. Like, I don't know. Like, but I don't even want to comment on these things because I'm just not going to be like reading that forum anymore. Like, it seems like a nice enough forum. It seems like people interact with each other there. But I don't know. When I just started reading the things about, just like oh my gosh, like somebody on YouTube might have a video where they show their hair, and oh my gosh, some guys might say they like it. Now, if somebody was saying something really explicit XXX about the hair, that might be a problem. But otherwise, really, have you seen the rest of YouTube beyond like just hair? Like, have you taken a gobby gander at the trending videos and what people write on those? I think some guys saying that they like long hair is pretty innocuous compared to that, and I don't know, like, what's wrong with it? Is it really a problem? I don't think so, but hey, that's why I just think, yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to comment on those forums because people had said before, you should look at this forum, and I didn't feel like it was that much for me. Like, I don't know, like, in the long hair journey, I was kind of always on my own. It's just kind of a personal thing. I just don't know. I'm sure it's a hopeful forum. It seems really nice, but just, I don't feel like comfortable commenting on it much. I don't know, but that's just my take. And I don't know, like, as a long hair YouTuber, I guess if you don't really make styling tutorials, like, I'm like, I don't know, like, some people don't like that, but I like just sharing thoughts when I brush my hair because it's kind of relaxing for me and for some other people, and that's how I roll, you know. That's where the videos are going lately, for me anyway. Okay, so that was my little hair rant. I got kind of heated there. I was like all into it. So I just, like, I'm a approaching long hair my own way for sure. Like it's very, I guess, unique the way I'm doing it. I've learned some interesting things, but what I learned was where I learned the most, I would say, were on Indian hair care websites, or just things about henna, American or Western people that had studied about how they used henna in the Middle East and India, or oil treatment and all that kind of thing. I think those kind of things. Yeah, I want to try Indian soap nuts. That's the next thing I want to try. I just think those are the things that have been most useful for me, I guess. I don't know. So anyway, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching.